Hey guys, what's up? It's Karisa, and today I'm here again with
Lele.
And today we're doing a highly requested video. It is our college freshman advice. I was asked to do this video multiple times and I'm finally getting around to it, and I thought I'd bring another fellow college student so that she can give her input as well. So we have a few things that we want to talk about, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more college videos. So our first tip is to get involved with your school. So that can mean, you know, joining a club, joining a sorority or a fraternity.
Just like doing activities during orientation week, because I know a lot of them are optional and stuff, but if you really like, you know, sign up to do things and you're with your group and everything, that's the way you get to meet people.
Okay, this next tip is going along with our first one, and that is don't be afraid to like put yourself out there and talk to people. So during orientation week, as Lily was saying, don't be afraid to, you know, be in your group and talk. Like, don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm a freshman, like I'm a little child in a big world with all these new people. Like, that's a good thing. You're supposed to feel like that, but get over that and step out of your comfort zone and make sure to talk to people. Talk to the person sitting next to you, talk to the person across from you, talk to the person whose outfit you like the most. Like, find something that you can say to them, like, oh, if you like somebody's nail polish, be like, oh my gosh, I like your nail polish. Where'd you get your nails done? Did you get them done before you came here? Do you know any good nail places here already? Like, just, you know. And just remember that, like, everyone is in the same place. So everyone's scared, everyone's nervous. Like, a lot of people don't usually come with friends unless you're, like, from the area, but if you like move to a different state for college, like that's such a good experience because you're getting to know people like in a different part of the world, a different part of the state, or a different part of the country or anything, and just knowing that everyone is like in the same position as you, like we're all freshmen and stuff, so everyone needs someone to talk to or a friend or anything. Yeah, definitely. This third piece of advice is really good advice, so make sure you remember this one, and it is don't skip class. Sometimes you're gonna have a day where you're just like, I don't want to go to class, that teacher does not care about me, that teacher doesn't know that I'm not even gonna be there. Don't do it. Don't miss it, because they could just pull a pop quiz on you. They can go over something that's gonna be on a test. You don't know. And even if that person, even if the professor that you have takes roll, like you need to be there. Or if they don't take roll, you still need to be there. Going along with the last topic of not skipping class, to not skip class, a good way to motivate yourself is to get classes that are past 10 o'clock in the morning, because from experience, my first semester, I took an 8 o'clock class. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I thought it would be a good transition from high school to college. Like, oh, I had to get up at 7 or 6 o'clock when I was going to high school. So for college, having an 8 o'clock class and having 10 minutes to walk, I can just get up at 7:30 and be fine. Guys, don't ever get an 8 o'clock. Don't think you can do it. You cannot do it unless you're a morning person. Me, I hate mornings. I hate getting up in the morning. I hate the cold. I hate the weather. I hate the smell of the crisp air in the morning. I hate everything there is about mornings.
Oh my gosh.
Sunrise. I'm sorry. I cannot. Everything in the world was beating me down, like, don't go to class, don't go to class, don't go to class. And I had to. So me now, my earliest class is 10:30, and to be honest, that's a perfect time.
Obviously, if you get times, like if you are a night person and you can take classes at night, then do that. And there's like so many options. Like you can have your English class that you have to take, and there could be one at 8 o'clock in the morning, there could be one at like 5, there could be one at like 10 o'clock at night. And if that's you, just like find the classes that work for you, because then you won't be motivated to skip class, or you won't want to skip class. Okay, so the fifth topic is dorming. So if you are coming from out of state like I did, or you're even like an hour away from your campus or anything, it is such a good idea your freshman year to live in the dorms. And if you can like live in the dorms, or if your college has apartments or anything like that, it's just a good community. Like you're there all the time. There's floor meetings, there's floor like parties, I guess, where everyone in the whole dorm comes together, and just like there's like a theme and everything. And so it's a good way to get involved, to make friends and everything. And just to stay updated on everything that your campus is doing.
Yeah. So if you don't have a lot of friends and you don't feel like you're making a lot of friends, in the dorm, you're gonna have a roommate, most likely. Most likely you're gonna have at least one. In some cases you can have 2 or 3. you never know. Boys usually can go up to 4, I think.
I think so.
But girls, at least 1. And that roommate can always be your friend. Like, they're always there to talk to you, unless they're like super crazy and they don't like you and they're never in the room and you're always there by yourself. But most likely their freshman year, they're not gonna know that many people either, and you guys can always be friends and create a really nice bond and continue to grow with each other in whatever you guys are doing, if you have the same classes or if you don't have the same classes. Like, for instance, my roommate speaks Spanish pretty well. I think fluently, actually. And I have a Spanish class, and I'm not really good at Spanish. She can help me, and so even in that way, like, we have a bond. So it's really nice to just have someone like that to be my friend, even if I don't have other friends, even though I do, obviously. So the 6th topic is making friends with the people on your floor. So in dorms, if you're dorming, which you most likely should, or if you even have an apartment, there are multiple floors that you have, and in those floors there are multiple rooms with multiple people in them. So there's a lot of people that you're around where you're living. So make sure to make friends with those people. You don't necessarily have to go all the way out, you know, to the cafeteria or the library or, you know, the basketball court or the gym to make friends. You can just make friends with the people that are around you.
And a good tip for that is just something that I heard that I had never really thought about is to keep your door open if you can. Like, if you have to put like a little door stop in it, or if your door is just like automatically stays open, do that, especially for the first 2 weeks that you're like moving in and everything. Because I know I kept my door open and I would like play my music, and I had people come over and be like, oh my gosh, I love that song too. Like, I didn't know like we had the same like interest in artists or whatever and stuff. And so that's a way that you can connect with people, and people would just walk into, well, like, not just walk into your room, but like be like, oh, like, exactly, and like, oh, like, how are you gonna hang your pictures, or how are you gonna, like, where are you gonna put your bed and all this stuff. And that's a good way to connect with people too. Okay, so the next topic is just to be yourself. And like, this is just like a good general topic. Like, it's not just for college, but for high school and just like in life. And so people are gonna want to get to know like the real you, like not someone who's like pretending or who's fake or anything. Because like once you get to know a person, you start talking, they're like, oh wait, you actually like don't like that and stuff. Like, it's not gonna be a good friendship. Like, every relationship, friendship, whatever, should be built on trust and honesty. On honesty, yeah. And so if you don't have that from the beginning, like, it's not gonna go anywhere good, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And also in college, there's gonna be a lot of times where people are trying to tempt you, or like if you're at a party or something and you don't want to do something, you know, but just you want to be, yeah, just say no, because you're in the back of your mind, you're gonna be like, well, I want to be cool and I want to be in this group and I want them to like me. But honestly, stay yourself. You know, don't stoop down to that level of a different person than you are just to, you know, impress somebody or to be accepted into that friend group or into that scene, the party scene, or whatever you're trying to be in. Just stay yourself, and if people don't like you for that reason, then you don't need to be their friends. There's a whole bunch of other people. College is huge. You can make other friends. Don't be a downgraded version of yourself just to impress somebody else.
Get a job, but not right away.
Yeah. Semester 1, don't get a job. You're just feeling out how college is going to be. You're just getting settled. You're getting used to your schedule. You're getting used to, you know, making new friends. Maybe you want to join a group and you don't know about the meetings yet and all that kind of stuff. So don't get a job necessarily the first semester, but the second semester, most likely after Christmas break, you're going to be running a little low on money, and you're not going to want to ask your parents for money, or they might not want to give you a lot of money, so you're going to have to find your own source of income. So you might want to go, you know, start looking for a job either really close to campus or on campus, depends on the hours that you can work and the hours that you have based on your academic schedule and your classes and stuff like that. So we are debating on talking about this next topic because we are both guilty of it, and it's procrastinating. Don't do it, even though we do it. It's really hard not to procrastinate. I am a really orderly person. I love to plan out everything. I actually get a lot of pleasure from planning things and like having things go according to my plan. But when it comes to planning for myself to do homework, I always plan for it to be done the last minute. And it's like, I feel like I'm not procrastinating because I planned for it, but at the same time when I started, I'm like, why didn't I start this earlier? Right. Why didn't I plan to start this earlier? I could have put my sim game down a long time ago and started my essay that's due on Monday, and it's Sunday night. 11 o'clock and I'm just now starting. I planned to start it at 11, but I shouldn't have.
My advice on that is just like to do a little bit each day, and like that's definitely what I learned in high school is like if you have a project or you have a paper, even if you have like a homework assignment but it has a lot of problems, like be like, okay, Monday I'm gonna do this part and Tuesday I'm gonna do this part, Wednesday I'm not gonna do anything on it and I'm gonna do my other homework, and then Thursday and Friday, and then you know your weekend's free and stuff. And so just doing a little bit each day, and yeah, just don't wait until the last minute because it's super stressful.
If you're like me and you get hungry, you know, in the middle of the night while you're doing homework because you procrastinated, and it's like 1 in the morning and you're like, I am starving, the cafeteria is closed, all the little restaurants around campus, they're all closed, not even the coffee shops are open, and you just want something, you could have a cracker and just be happy. Like honestly, you're like that hungry. Make sure to have some fruit in your dorm because that is a healthy alternative to, you know, chips and goldfish and candy. And it actually fills you up. So having some fruit is really good. Having, you know, some bread and some deli meat if you have a little refrigerator, or even keeping that in your lobby's refrigerator with your name on it, of course. Having some of that just to make a small little sandwich, that's really nice. Also, what I have right now, I have Hot Pockets and they're in the freezer out in my hallway. And sometimes if I don't want, you know, a cup of noodle or a sandwich or even fruit, I can just go warm up a Hot Pocket in the microwave out in the lobby and come back, eat that, continue my homework, and just be fine. So make sure to have snacks.
On the topic of food, also have drinks. Like if you have juice or like Adwala, like the really big containers, because there will be a vending machine most likely in your hall, in your lobby, wherever. And the drinks are like $1.75, you know, and one time that's not bad, right? But if you get thirsty in the middle of the night and you're like, oh, you know, I could really like go for a Coca-Cola or something right now, well, that starts to add up and you end up spending like, I don't know, $50 or something on drinks. On drinks. When you could have just gone to the store, bought like a big liter for like, I don't know, $1 or something, like $1.50 even, or it's on a special sale. And you'll have that and you can just go to your fridge and pour a little bit out and like there, you save money.
Yeah. So that is it for our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was like our freshman advice video. There will be a lot more college videos coming your way, and I will have Lele definitely on most of them just to get like more opinion on certain things and a different view, because we do not live in the same dorm and we do have a lot of different stuff. So it would be good for you guys to hear both of our opinions on certain topics and certain things. But make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get notifications every time I post a video. And make sure to leave some comments down below what you guys agree on, or if you already knew this stuff, or some things that you want to tell us if you're, you know, if you've heard more stuff, or even if you're older than us and you're a sophomore in college or a junior in college, or if you're in grad school. Let us know what you think and what else we should do. But that is it for this video, so make sure to give it a thumbs up and look at all the links down in the description, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.